Hello everyone. In the previous video, we learned to solve the system of linear equations by substitution method. In this video and the following few videos, you'll be learning to solve the system of linear equations by elimination method. What is the meaning of eliminate? Eliminate means remove off, reduce, deduct, or discard. Okay. So what we are going to do here is we are going to eliminate one of the variables from the two equations and change it into one variable, one equation. Okay, so it becomes more easier to solve it and get the answer for that particular value, the value for that particular variable. Once we get the value of that variable, we select any one of the given equations and we further solve the equation to get the value of the second variable. Okay. Yes, it looks a little bit more confusing. I know that. Let's take a few questions to understand how to go about it. So first rule for elimination is you have to number the equations as 1 and 2. The second step is you have to select any one variable among the two equations. I am going to select x variable. The moment I am selecting the x variable, I am going to look at the coefficient of the x. In the first equation, it's 1, no number means 1, and the second equation is 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them equal. How can you make them equal? By finding the LCM of the two numbers. And we know that LCM of 1 and 2 is 2. So we know that the second equation is already having 2x. So we just have to work on the first equation. So what we are going to do is we are going to say multiply, okay, equation 1 by what? Yes, 2. So 2 is going to be multiplied to equation 1. So 2 will be multiplied to all the three terms. So it becomes 2x plus 2y equals to 10. That is my equation 3. Okay, we'll keep numbering the equations as and when we get new equations. Now look at the coefficient again for equation 3. Which coefficient? X. So here it is 2x and here it is 2x. Both are same in terms of sign and value. Once they are both same in terms of value and sign, we'll be subtracting. That is very key rule, subtract. Which one? Equation 2, 3 and 2, or 2 and 3, one and the same thing. Okay. So what we are going to subtract? Why we are subtracting? Because 2x in both the places are same sign. So we will write down the equation. So let's say 2x plus 2y is equals to 10. 2x minus 3y equals to 4. So what we are going to do is subtract. Subtract, the moment you write subtract, means you are going to change the sign of the equation which is at the bottom. Means 2x minus 3y equals to 4. Change the sign of all the terms. So this 2x which is plus will change as minus. This 3x which is 3y which is a minus will become a plus, and 4 will become a minus. Okay, so let's solve this. This gets cancelled off. This will be a 5y equals to 6. So I'm getting y equals to 6 over 5. Okay, now we are going to substitute this value of y in our first equation. You can select any one. I'm going to select first equation. So we'll say put y equals to 6 over 5 in equation 1. You can take 2 also, it's your wish. X plus y equals to 5. X plus 6 over 5 equals to 5. X equals to 5 minus 6 over 5. Right? So the LCM will be 5. Correct. So 5. That means 25 minus 6. Right? So that is equals to 19 over 5. So I got my value for both the variables. Clear? Okay. Let's take the next question. Again, it's 3x plus 4y equals to 10. 2x plus 2y equals to 2. Let's number them as first rule. Second rule, select the variables. I'm going to go for y because I see 4 and 2. Somewhere it's easy to find the LCM than 3 and 2. Right? So 4 and 2. So LCM of 4 and 2 is going to be a 4. That means one of my work is easy. I just have to look at one equation that we have to change the coefficient to 4. The second is already done for me. Okay, so we'll say multiply equation 2 by x2 because 2 times 2 is 4x, 4y. Okay, so now we are going to write it down. 2 multiplied to my equation 2. So it will become 4x minus 4y equals to 4. This is my third equation because it's a new one. Okay. Now if you look at the variable y, that is 4y in equation 1 and 3, right? Here it's plus 4y, here it is minus 4y. So are they of different sign? Yes, it's plus 4y and minus 4y. The moment they are of different sign, you will add the two equations. Okay, equation 3 and equation 1. Okay, so they are of different sign. 4x minus 4y equals to 4, which is my equation 3, and equation 1 is 3x plus 4y equals to 10. So it is right, because it's add, no change in any of the equations. The sign has not to be changed. We don't have to do anything, just keep it like that and start adding. So this will get cancelled off. 4x plus 3x is 7x, 10 plus 4 is 14. So x is equals to 14 upon 7, which is a correct. Now let's substitute the value of x is equals to 2. Okay, I'm going to again select my second equation. Put x is equals to 2 in equation 2. I'm selecting 2. Okay, my second equation is 2x minus 2y is equals to 2. 2 times 2, 2y equals to 2. 4 minus 2y equals to 2. Correct? The 4 will go that side. So 2y equals to 2 minus 4. So minus 2y is minus 2. So y equals to 1. Hope I am clear. Okay? Sure? So again, when the variable which you are making equal is of same sign, like in this case it was 2x, 2x, they were of the same sign, so we subtracted. But in the other example, it was 4y, 4y, but one was positive and other was negative, so we added. So add when they are opposite signs, subtract when they are same sign. Okay, let's take the next question. Now these equations are not in a proper form, means I have to rearrange them. So let me rearrange it before numbering. 5x, 3x minus 5y equals to 4, and this is 9x minus 2y equals to 7. Let me number 1 and 2. Okay, 3 and 9, 5 and 2. Again, I'll be taking a very smart step of taking x variable 3 and 9, because LCM of 3 and 9 is, yes, 9. Okay, so I'll multiply 3 to which equation? First equation, because it's easy to make that 9. Okay, and second is already done as 9. Multiply equation 1 by 3. Okay, so let's start. So 3x minus 5y equals to 4. Okay, so that will give me a 9x minus 15y equals to a 12. This is my equation 3. Okay, let's check the 9x of equation 2. Equation 2, 9x is, what am I checking here? I'm checking the sign. 9x is plus and here also it's plus. So it's same sign. So what do I have to do? I have to, yes, subtract. So you'll say subtract equation 3 and 2. Let's put the equation 3, which is 9x minus 15y equals to 12, and my 2 is 9x minus 2y. Again, 9x minus 2y equals to 7, right? So I'm subtracting. So what has to be done? This bottom equation, the sign has to change. So plus 9x will become a minus 2y will become a plus, and plus 7 will become a minus. So I'm changing the sign. This changes. 15 minus 2, but minus 15 plus 2. Not 15 minus 2, minus 15 plus 2. So minus 13y, 12 minus 7, so 5. So y is actually minus 5 by 13. Okay, now the next step of substituting. So let's put the equation value in which one, let's check it. I think I'll go for the first equation. Okay, put y equals to minus 5 by 13. Which equation should I select? 1. Best is 1. In equation 1. So let me just list out the equation 1, which is 3x minus 5y equals to 4. So I have to substitute y. So this becomes 3x minus 5 minus 5 over 13 equals to 4. Now minus into minus will become a plus. Then 5 into 5 is 25 over 13 equals to 4. Correct? Then let's shift it to the other side. So 3x is equals to 4 minus 25 over 13. So what's the LCM? 13. Let's do it on the right side. So 3x is equals to, the LCM is 13, 52 minus 25. So 3x is equals to 27 over 13. So x is equals to 27 over 13. The 3 was multiplied. The other side it goes and gets divided. So cut off and it's 9. So my x is equals to 9 over 13. Okay. Hope this is clear. Yeah. Next. Oh, it's a decimal. Okay. First check the decimal places for each of the equations individually. Here it's 1 decimal place, 1 decimal place, 2 decimal places. I need to remove that. 2 decimal place. That means I should multiply the whole equation by 100. Okay. So my new equation becomes 0.5 multiplied by 100 is a 50x plus 0.7 multiplied by 100 is a 70y equals to 74. Now next equation 0.3 1 decimal 0.5 1 decimal 0.5 1 decimal. So 1 each. So we'll simply multiply by 10. Why we are multiplying by 100? Because there is a 2 decimal. Why we are multiplying by 10? Because all are single decimal. So 10. So this changes at 3x plus 5y equals to 5. So this is my equation 1, this is my equation 2. Again smartly, 50 and 3, a big one. 70 and 5, yes, in the table of 5 I can get 70. So its LCM of 5 and 70 is actually a 70. Okay. So which equation I have to take care of is the second equation. I have to make it 70. So which number should I multiply? Yes, 14. Multiply equation 2 by 14. 14 5s are 70. Okay. So let's take 14 multiplied by 3x plus 5y equals to 5. So 14 times this will be a, yes, 42, sorry, plus 70y equals to 70. That's my equation 3. Now again, check the 70. 70y and mean 70y of equation 1 and 70y of equation 2. They both are of the same sign because they both are plus. Same sign means, yes, subtract. So we'll subtract equation 3 and equation 1. So let me put the equation 3 first. It's 42x plus 70y equals to 70. And the other one was, I think, 3x. Sorry, 50x. Okay, 50x, 70y. Is equals to, I think, 74. 50x, 70y, 74. Yes. 74. And let me write this 5 even more better way. Okay. What we have to do? Subtract. So the sign for the bottom one will change. This is a minus. This will cancel off and a minus, and this is also a minus. So plus 70 minus 70 will cancel off. 42 and 50 subtract. So we get an 8x, but 50 is having a sign negative. So negative equals to 70 and 4 subtract. So 4, but 74 is a bigger number. So minus. So x is equals to 8 minus 8x is equals to minus 4. So what will happen? 8x is equals to plus 4. The minus minus will cancel, but you can directly divide by minus 8. Okay. So we'll say 8 minus 8x is equals to minus 4. So x is equals to 4 over 8, which is a half. Correct? Now put x equals to half in equation. Which equation should we take? I think it's first. Let's this first. So it will be 50x plus 70y equals to 74, which is 50 times half plus 70y equals to 74. This cancels off. I'm leaving the last step for you to do it. 25 plus 70y equals to 74. Beyond this, I'm leaving it for you to solve it and get your y. Okay.